What I'm about to tell you is so disturbing, so mentally playing with my head, and something that will not sit right with you because it's not sitting right with me. The truth needs to be exposed, and I'm telling you now, the mainstream media will bury this story. The mainstream media will hide this because it will protect our government, our law enforcement, and those in the powers to be. This is where we reveal the truth. Welcome on to True Brit Media. This is the channel that speaks the truth, exposes the truth, and lives the truth. And today the truth will come out. And the truth is this: Anthony Williams, the trained knifeman, was known to the police 24 hours before, 48 hours before, and the police did nothing about it. This is not a joke. This is not me just spitting random facts to paint a bad picture of this guy. This is our law enforcement failing us, and they failed us badly. People have been butchered because the police didn't take their job seriously. That is the bottom line of it. So thank you to everyone, because I'm going to expose the truth. I'm going to show you clips and evidence to show you this. I'm going to show you the background story because the mainstream media won't. And if you like this sort of channel, then hit that subscribe button and help me grow. Let's hit 20,000 subscribers together. Like this video if you know the law enforcement has failed us once again, and comment your thoughts and feelings around this. Thank you to everyone. Your support has been astronomical on this channel, and this is your channel as much as mine. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Anthony Williams, 32 years old, has faced his first charges today. He will appear in court again in Cambridge on the 2nd of December. We have to wait a whole month. We have to wait a whole month for Anthony Williams to appear. But these are the charges as found. Have a look at these people. Anthony Williams is the named murderer. Make sure we know that name. Do not let that name go unheard. Do not let that name slip anyone's tongue, because he is not known as the trained knifeman or the suspect. He is known as Anthony Williams. He's had 11 counts of attempted murder. He's been charged for 1 count of assault occasioning actual bodily harm and 2 counts of possession of a bladed article. So horrendous charges there, wrapped up charges. And he got charged with that today. And as I said, we'll appear in court the 2nd December. But that's not the sickening thing. There's more to this. And this is where I'm now sorry to break this news to people. Anthony Williams also went on a rampage the day before and earlier that morning of the Huntingdon attacks. And he was alerted by the police, and I can prove that to you. Okay, here we go. This is where it all started, and it's down to the barbershop CCTV and eyewitnesses who can confirm this is the case. Now, Anthony Williams' name has come out, and this is why it's breaking, because they now have the name of the suspect. Have a read of this. The police allowed the Huntingdon train attack to happen. Anthony Williams entered a barbershop the day before waving a knife. Police was informed and failed to act. So the fact that this man was already waving a knife the day before, and the police just, shrugged their shoulders, disgusting. He then attacked somebody at Pontoon Dock Station at 12:45 a.m. on November the 1st. Police informed and failed to arrest him again. It's 2 attempts. He then went on to stab 10 people on a train in Huntingdon shortly after at 7:40 p.m. November the 1st. The warning signs were there, and the authorities failed to act. People need to be fired over this. Disgusting. Disgusting. The police had 2 chances to arrest this man. Had 2 chances to put this guy behind bars, have him off public streets, have him tested. But no, they failed us. And this is why I've always known, since seeing that police officer's crummy, crappy, shitty statement about the 2 suspects, and then saying how they released the guy of Caribbean descent, that police statement sent shivers down me, because there was no remorse. It didn't feel genuine. It felt a bit flat. And that's why we know why, because blood is on their hands. Now, let me prove this to you. Let me show you some evidence. Let me show you some evidence of why I'm talking the truth. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put my headphones on for this as well. Breaking footage allegedly shows Huntingdon train attacker Anthony Williams terrorizing people with a knife in a barbershop. This was the day before the horrific train attack that left 11 people injured. Okay, mark my word. Clearly drinking. This is CCTV footage of him just outside the shop. This is him outside the shop before he goes in. there's the knife. There he is. Knife in hand. Crazy. Crazy. Footage number 2, again from the barbershop CCTV. There he is. So we now have live CCTV footage of outside the shop and inside the shop of Anthony Williams with his knife. And remember, this happened the day before. This happened the day before. Now, if me or you were in a situation like that barbershop and we reported such a thing happened to us in the police, we would have expected the police to take action. We would have expected more from the police. To let him go, to let him carry on, and then for him to then try and attack someone else early hours of that morning, he fails again. The police let him go, and then to do what he done. This man was a ticking time bomb waiting to cause devastation. This man was a ticking time bomb waiting to cause destruction. And we now know the truth, that the police failed us. The police have covered this up and they have failed us. No wonder the stats of, it took 8 minutes for a response to get to Anthony Williams. 8 minutes it took for us to get the services there. Well, yes, there was a police station right next to Huntingdon train station, but now we know why. The truth is, the police have fucked up. The truth is, the mental health card is now going to be used to protect law and order. We now know why the mental health card has been blurted out. More additional information, just so we keep all our facts in check and so we can keep presenting the truth. Huntingdon suspect tried to kill DLR passenger night before attack. Huntingdon suspect tried to kill a passenger, suspected knifeman facing additional attempted murder charge over London incident. Alleged attacker name and charge, Anthony Williams, 32, charged with 10 counts of attempted murder over Stammersbury. Well, now we know it's 11 because he tried to attack someone early hours that morning. So remember, it was 10 people on the train. And if I go back to the start of this video where I showed you the charges, he's getting charged for 11 attempts of attempted murder because he tried to murder someone hours before his train attack. Crazy. Absolutely crazy that I'm saying this to you. And then here, barbershop staff raise the alarm. Eyewitnesses told Charity Today that the suspect appeared agitated and incoherent when he entered a barbershop in Peterborough on Friday afternoon and again on Saturday morning. Fearing for their safety, staff contacted police and were reportedly reassured that the matter would be looked into. A local business owner in Woodstown, Peterborough said, the police knew about it. I encountered the man twice, once on Friday night and again on Saturday morning. I saw that big kitchen knife he had. I have the CCTV footage. God was watching over us. It is alleged that the officers were made aware of the man's presence, but did not detain him or carry out an assessment. Speechless. Speechless. Blood is on our politicians' hands. Blood is on our police hands. There is no beating around the bush with this one. How can we trust law and order? How can we trust those who are meant to protect us when they've been presented with a man who's a threat to society? They have 2 accounts of this and they won't do it. And yet, I hate to go to this, but Tommy Robinson can be pulled over, detained under the Terrorist Act for being Tommy Robinson and not giving his PIN code for his phone. That he was enough of a threat then, as opposed to a man wielding a knife in daylight, on camera, and still not detained. What is going on with this country? Well, you and I know that there's something deeper and bigger around this. This is not some sort of conspiracy theory, by the way. This is not some sort of batshit making up craziness. Don't let anyone ever put that to your head. Because no way in any parallel world would a police officer not detain a man who's carrying a knife. It's like they want these things to pan out. That's how the police are behaving. That's how the government are behaving. And there's so much silence from Downing Street. There's so much silence from those in power, Sadiq Khan, is quite scary, isn't it? People have had enough, and so have you. Thank you to everyone who's been watching this video. Thank you to everyone who's been subscribing. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're someone who's back because you love the content, and thank you for turning in again. I want to hear your voice, people. This is the channel of the truth. We speak the truth, we expose the truth, and we live the truth. Support the channel. Check out this QR code here. This is called Buy Me a Coffee. If you want to support in any other way, you can. Memberships are also live if you want to become a patriot on this channel. But all I can say is look after yourself, look after your loved ones. Do not trust anyone. Only trust the truth. And watch tonight how the mainstream media cover this story, because I'll be watching, and I want to know if they've got the same energy that's going around social media as the same energy that should be put into this. People, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.